Presented by State Farm. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to Look Who's Bawkin' Robot Chicken Live Party. I am your host, Sally Skinner from the Adult Swim streams. Perhaps you've heard of me, but you probably haven't. But that's okay because you're not here for me anyway. We are here to be joined. Oh, yes. Well, all of my panelists are. So let's go ahead and welcome them. First and foremost, co-creator and executive producer, Seth Green. Welcome.
Oh, hey, what's up?
And next, co-creator and executive producer, Matt Senreich.
Boo. Thanks.
Actor and writer, Breckin Meyer. Welcome. Actor and former Stupid Buddies intern, Donald Faison.
Thunderous applause, people. Thunderous applause. Thunderous.
Woo. And best for last, the voice of Bitch Puddin', Katee Sackhoff.
Yeah.
Lamb.
Welcome, you guys. Thank you so much for being here with me on this weird digital format. How are you guys doing?
Chilling.
So great.
Good.
Yeah.
Coronavirus.
Yeah, it's a little different, but we're happy to be here. The good news is more people can watch this. Hi, Twitch.
Yeah.
So we're excited to see everybody out there. And they can ask questions directly to you guys via the chat, which is exciting. So have you guys been holding up?
Chilling. You know, it's a lot of fun. We don't have a pool. So, which was a big mistake. So what we decided to do was go out and get one of those bouncy houses that has a water slide and all of that stuff in it.
Yes.
Got that for the kids. They love it.
Of course.
That's amazing.
Yeah, I gotta set it up and put it away though. That's the
Every
only
time?
problem. Every time.
Every night.
Why don't you just leave it out?
time.
Leave it out.
But that's like how ringworm and mold and
Oh,
stuff
and you'll
like
kill
that.
the grass. Yeah.
Right. I don't want to destroy nature. I'm trying to keep.
What's a little ringworm?
Right. Well, I'll tell you what a little ringworm is. It grows into a big ringworm.
Yeah, it just gets wider and wider.
Does
Just-
it?
what?
That's how ringworm works. It starts small and then it gets
Goes
bigger.
like, and then it just gets bigger and bigger.
Yeah, and it can be spread to family members very easily. We actually had an outbreak in my sister-in-law's house a while ago. So just fair warning. Yeah.
You guys are huggers, huh?
Yeah. You know, it's the Atlanta
That'll do
thing.
it.
There's
has
no
anybody-
there's no hugging anymore.
No.
No,
We just bow.
You can't hug anymore. You wave.
Have you guys been observing any new hobbies or fun
I thought you were
activities
gonna
in
say
quarantine?
holidays.
Those two.
Just made them up. We make them up
Yeah.
once a week. It's
Got to
great.
keep it interesting. But have you guys been learning any new hobbies or activities while you've been stuck inside?
I've been riding on a Peloton bike. That's been a
Everyone is doing Peloton.
You can't get them. It's like 14 weeks out if you order right now.
Yeah.
You know
It's
what's
crazy.
funny? We ordered it like a week before the actual quarantine got announced, and it came 6 weeks later. So now I've had a good amount of time.
Are you on it, Seth?
Wow.
Are you riding it?
Yeah, right.
He's
this
on it
second.
right now.
Yeah.
Nice. That's amazing.
Who's your favorite? Who's your favorite instructor?
There's a couple people. I like this gal Tunde.
Okay.
And this gal.
Woo,
Hannah,
Tunde. This
and,
is free
this
promotion
guy,
for them.
Sam.
Yeah. You
Yeah.
should be sponsored by Peloton.
Dude, there's that one guy that kind of yells at you. I like him.
Oh yeah. I'm not.
Yeah.
I don't know. What
Breckin.
that is.
My dad's on Peloton.
That's super exciting.
You know what? So because of Stupid Buddy and because I interned there, I do a lot of stop motion animation, and because of that, I've started working on home projects and So
Stop motion?
But you don't want to tell us what they are.
well, no, it's nothing. It's like I'm trying to do Star Wars: The Black Series action figures, Black Stormtrooper episode.
All right.
It's
Look it up,
very
Black
difficult.
Stormtrooper.
But, Black Stormtrooper. So that's what I'm working on right now. As far as hobbies at home, don't fall asleep, Breckin. Stay up.
Huh?
Yeah, well, that's awesome. Happy for you guys. Glad
What's
you're not
yours?
dying of boredom. Mine, I clean my house a lot. It's not really interesting. I've honestly, I I watch a lot of My 600-Pound Life, and that's not a lie. That's like I'm on season 4. I wish I were kidding, but every single night I consume at least 3 episodes of that. But
my dog and I are
like, what's the average age?
You married your dog?
At this point, we're legally married.
Congratulations. Well,
it's been great.
We're here to discuss all things Robot Chicken in the 10th season, premiering this Sunday. Very exciting. And what better way to celebrate than reviewing some clips? And so we're going to show you guys some clips. You've definitely seen them before because you made them, but you don't know which clips we're showing. So we're going to show you some clips, and then we're going to take some questions from the audience about those clips. And so without further ado.
Hear the clips, y'all.
Yeah, let's see the clip.
Clip. I'm a gummy bear. Oh, I guess there's only one way out of this. Goodness, I taste delicious.
That wasn't bad at all.
Gummy bears. For candy this delicious, you'll chew off your leg.
So I feel like that's a fan favorite.
That's my ringtone.
Nice. It's definitely, if you were hearing this from another room, maybe you entered the room and now you're watching this Twitch chat. I don't know. But let's talk about that. Whose idea was that?
It was all mine. I freaking no.
Mine.
That was a Tom Root, wasn't it?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was. But I think we should shout out Michelle Trachtenberg.
Oh, without a doubt.
Oh, is she the voice?
Yeah, I've noticed that she's 14, and she was, we were like, what, do you have any characters? And she was like, oh, I can do a great horror movie Scream. And I was like, we're going to figure out a place to put that. And she gave us that Scream, and it kind of birthed that whole sketch.
I still remember where we had to keep backing her off the mic, like a couple steps each time, because it just blew it out every time.
Yeah.
Her Scream is impressive.
There you go.
She did it quite a few times, it sounds like, because her voice doesn't sound the same. It's a little hoarse in the clip. Am I right?
Yeah, by the time she gets to the last bit of dialogue, it's almost like a different performer.
How often does that clip come up in panels? Is it often?
People like the gummy bear.
Yeah, people love the gummy bear.
It's one. Yeah, it's definitely one of the top, I would say. That was like first season. I think that helped call us out in the first season.
It's not the most versatile character, but it really serves a purpose.
Does the gummy bear ever come back in different iterations?
Yeah, we had her a couple times. She shows up in the 100th episode.
Yeah. Oh, you go.
Isn't it weird
Donald.
to talk over Zoom?
Oh, it's
Isn't
not a problem.
strange?
The gummy bear doesn't make another appearance till the 100th episode.
Thank you, Donald. Appreciate you.
The authority.
Well, without further ado, maybe we'll check out our next clip. This one's important because I feel like, Katee, you're going to like this one. So let's check out the next clip.
Baby needs a name. Your wish came true. You have a pet of your very own.
Yes, strawberry shortcake. But I have another wish. I want to have a name of my very own, too.
We should give you a name soon and not leave it open to debate. Strawberry Land is berry sheltered, but it's a big world out there, and others might have very different opinions about what constitutes an appropriate name.
I'm not worried.
Well, I'm just saying. Oh, hello, bitch pudding.
What's up, hoes?
Whew. Anyway, I'm sure that one day someone will give you a name.
Blam! Your name is face. You face. Blam! Face. Blam! Face. Blam, bitches. Da 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 da.
I am so sorry. I think she has Asperger's or something, but don't take it personally. Baby needs a name.
No, call me face.
You know, they told us right before this.
Yeah, sorry.
We can't curse.
They told us right before this not to curse, and
well, they're bleeped.
Well, they got bleeped.
So.
They did bleep it. They did bleep it.
Katee, Rachel Brinkley from chat wants to know how many seasons you have been involved in with Robot Chicken.
I don't know. I feel like I've come in once a season, right?
Was that season 4? I think that was.
Yeah.
I don't even know if it was that late. We had you come in and do a Battlestar gag where everybody was Cylons, and I feel like that was the first time you came in. Yeah, we had Hogan in, and it was really fun.
Oh yeah, that was season 1.
Yeah, my favorite part of that entire thing is when she wipes her, just nonchalantly wipes her finger across the table.
Yeah,
like, so judgmental.
I feel like if we were in San Diego at Comic-Con, we'd probably see a lot of bitch pudding cosplay. If I recall, there was one at the cosplay contest last year.
She does show up quite a bit.
Oh yeah.
I think all of us were stunned that character popped the way it did. I think that was supposed to be a one-off kind of gag, and it just escalated from there in a wonderful way.
Yeah, bitch pudding was just a gag in a larger Strawberry Shortcake sketch about Black Cherry having her black cherry stolen. And bitch pudding just throws out a side thing that
stole the show.
I bet her daddy took her black cherry. And Billy D. Williams, who played Fudge Turnover, said, "Shut up, bitch pudding."
Fudge Turnover.
And that's the only dialogue she had, and the entire room and the audience was like, "We need more of this," and that's where that whole "baby needs it" came from.
Is there such thing as bitch pudding?
No.
Actually, someone.
Yes.
I was reading the subreddit, and someone, the user Anonymous Never Known, said, "What would the recipe for bitch pudding look like?" So I
know there's such thing as spotted. I know there's such thing as spotted dick pudding, but there's no such thing as.
What is that?
Well, it's just called spotted dick.
Yeah.
Right. I thought pudding.
British delicacy.
My whole life, I thought pudding was like Jello pudding pops and Jello pudding, and like I didn't know pudding is actually just dessert. It could be. And so,
like figgy
when I went to
pudding,
London,
rice pudding,
right? And so, bitch pudding could be real because there's a spotted dick pudding.
Yeah, why not?
I think that we should actually create a recipe for bitch pudding. Like, we should actually get the audience to send in recipes. I'll bake them.
You have so much time.
Sure.
Like, what else are we doing? So you might as well. Yeah.
It's true.
It's probably something very sweet, but with a kick.
Yeah, it's got like
probably something that like punches you in the back of the head, right?
Yeah,
right.
Tequila and
like
sugar,
ground glass,
like
sugar, milk, anger.
You know it's strong when you give it the.
you don't bounce right back from it, you know.
Power Glove 64 in chat wants to know where do you find the figures for this show?
We have to make a lot of stuff.
First season we had this guy Hugh Sterbikoff was our puppet wrangler, and he would, before the internet really existed very well, he would go out and go to stores tracking down the figures as best he could. But then the internet became, and we will buy figures that we need, but a lot of it now is done in-house. We have sculptors,
everything needs to like
printers. Mm-hmm. Yeah, go ahead, Seth.
Well, I was just gonna say, toys are not meant to withstand the rigors of animation, and a lot of these scenes take hours, if not days or weeks, to accomplish. And so, when we were shooting the original webisodes and just using straight toys, they would just break or fall apart, or they couldn't hold a pose or anything like that. And so, over time, as we were actually making a show, we got better at building stuff internally. That was more suited.
Yeah, and
we try to use real toys wherever possible, just because.
Yeah, I was about to say you guys modify you guys also modify toys so that they're animatable, and then disguise it so that you have to be like one of those people who's so into toys that you could see where the faults are. They make it so that you can't tell.
But who would be so into toys?
You guys. Yeah. Taco Glazed in chat wants to know how long it takes to make a long skit.
Taco Glazed.
Taco Glazed.
Yeah.
Past tense.
That's a really good stripper name.
Yeah, it really is.
Ladies and gentlemen, coming to the stage, Taco Glazed.
Hey,
put your hands together for Taco Glazed.
Working my way through nursing school.
Get your dollars ready. Taco Glazed is coming.
It's 99-cent Tuesday.
Get your 20s ready. Lap dances are on. Wait, what?
Get your quarters ready, kids. Here comes Taco Glazed.
I'll answer that question though.
Thank you.
This is how they pitch. This could be a pitch session at Stupid Buddy Studios when they're pitching for the show. Taco Glaze coming down. I got a perfect skit. It's about Taco Glaze.
We might see that skit in season 11. Just a thought. But how long does it take to make the long skits?
It just depends, honestly. It's less about the length of the sketch than the complexity of it. So if it's just two characters talking, then it won't take as long as if a lot of people are dancing or if there's a fight or if there's 10 characters that are all using a lot of props. So.
But each animator tries to do about 8 to 10 seconds of animation a day. So if you take the time of that and add it up to what the longer sketches are, you can probably get a good sense of how long it takes.
All right. Well, it sounds
I can't do
complicated.
math.
8 to 10 minutes or 8 to 10 seconds
8
a
to
day.
10 minutes a day.
That would be crazy output. Speaking of bitch pudding, Desbot16 wants to know what other gags intended to be one-off regulars became characters.
That's a good question.
Yeah.
The nerd. The nerd was not meant to be a character. Originally, it was a gag, a whole sketch called Win a Date with Scarlett Johansson. This character won a radio contest and gets to go on a date with her and then goes through the whole process of their life together. And on his deathbed, she confesses to him that she was actually a professional Scarlett Johansson impersonator and that he's been married to Raymond de Bonatello for the last 60 years.
And that's why Scarlett Johansson has a Johansson.
I forgot about that. Yeah, that's the actual end quote.
I think most of our characters, we don't expect to turn into bigger characters.
Well, we're happy that
It's a good thing.
Yeah.
Thanks.
And who voices the
whenever
nerd?
whenever we ask people what their favorite sketch is, if we ask 100 people, 99 of them are going to say something completely different.
Yeah.
That guy voices the nerd.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Well, speaking of favorite clips, we actually the way that we pulled a lot of these is we just asked people around the office, so I guess digitally over chat, which ones they liked, and this was one of the perennial favorites from around the office. So let's check out this next clip.
All right.
So I threw the Senate at him. The whole Senate. True story.
Oh my God, that is so funny.
You made it come out of my nose.
Go for Papa Palpatine.
You have a collect call from
Darth Vader.
I gotta take this. Hold on. Vader, how's my favorite Sith? Whoa. Just slow down. Huh? What do you mean they blew up the Death Star? Oh, who's they? What the hell is an aluminum falcon? Okay, so who's left? Are you me? Well, where are you? Wait a sec, you've been flying around for 2 weeks trying to get a signal? Oh, you must smell like feet wrapped in leathery burnt bacon. Oh, I'm sorry. I thought my Dark Lord of the Sith could protect a small thermal exhaust port that's only 2 meters wide. That thing wasn't even fully paid off yet. Do you have any idea what this is going to do to my credit? Hang on, I got another call. What? I'm very busy right now. Oh, well, where are they going? Huh, all right, just get me a turkey club. Coleslaw, I guess. I'm not even going to eat it. What are you getting? Yeah, see, I always order the wrong thing. No, I'll just stick with that. Okay, bye. Wait, what? Oh, cherry Coke. Thanks. Sorry about that. What? Oh, just rebuild it? Oh, that real f***ing original. And who's gonna give me a loan, jackhole? You? You got an ATM on that torso light bright? Now get your 7'2" asthmatic ass back here, or I'm gonna tell everyone what a whiny bitch you were about Padamame or Panda Bear or whatever the hell her name is. Oh, jeez, he's crying. Hey, come on, don't do that. Just look, I'm just dealing with a lot of crap right now. Death Star blown up by a bunch of teenagers, I didn't mean to snap. Okay, just get back here. Okay, bye. I love you too.
right. I have a confession. That is actually one person from The Office's favorite clip, and this is for Matt and Seth. Can you guys guess whose favorite clip that is?
Keith Crawford.
How did you know that? Keith Crawford, the man in charge of Adult Swim. He was actually supposed to moderate this panel, but we asked him and he said no. So that is how you got me. Yeah.
He doesn't love us anymore. We're heartbroken.
He's like, I've already given you enough. He's been in more sketches than any other regular character.
I think he also has like a link on the Adult Swim site.
Yeah, he does. Yeah.
My favorite Keith Crawford cameo is in the Ted Turner Captain Planet sketch when Ted
Just
Turner
for the record, right now everybody is Googling Keith Crawford, wondering what the hell you're talking about.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
Crofford. Crawford.
I know how to spell it.
Just helping people Google it.
Yeah, well, he's a big super fan, but talk about the evolution of Star Wars. Like, you guys have obviously been huge fans since the get-go, but has your love of parodying it changed your love of Star Wars at all, or has it increased at all?
That's a hard question.
I stumped you.
You know, it for me, Star Wars is always going to hold a very special place in my heart. If anything, I think it enhanced it because it increased our relationship with Lucasfilm and with George Lucas directly, which I don't think any of us, when we made that sketch, would ever think it would happen in that way.
Yeah, was that a dream come true for you?
Yeah,
it was scary, but it was great.
It's interesting just the way that culture has evolved. Like when we came on the air in 2005, it's not that Star Wars wasn't popular. It's just it had not quite been parodied or discussed in this kind of way. Like the closest thing you get is something like Hardware Wars or Spaceballs. Mm-hmm. And it just wasn't, I don't know, there wasn't really this kind of mass fan base for it in the same way. Like obviously it's super popular, but this type of parodying of it, it didn't seem possible. It only seemed like fan film stuff that you could make.
Do you guys plan on parodying any of the new Star Wars stuff in the next season, or is it
we
too
have,
overdone now?
We have stuff from the most recent trilogy in the season that's currently airing and the one that's upcoming.
Yep.
Nice.
We're writing season 11 right now. We have a few really great ones coming.
This is Mandalorian, but do you have any Baby Yoda stuff? Just curious. You don't have to tell me. I just thought I'd ask.
Do you think it's possible at all for another episode of the Star Wars parody? This is AT&T. Who do I need to call?
I think this photo shoot is premature, Jerry. We haven't even decided whether we'll be a coffee company or a studio specializing in mermaid porn.
Either way, we're gonna need a logo. Ooh, let's shoot the sexy one first.
That model was someone's child, and she died in a topless mermaid costume.
It was an accident.
That was a sign from God. We're not doing mermaid porn, got it?
Fine, we'll do the coffee thing. But we still need a logo, and photo shoots ain't cheap.
We'll use this in her memory. We'll crop it.
I can't not think of that now whenever I consume Starbucks. So thank you for that.
Yeah, when that sketch got pitched, all of us realized that we hadn't studied that logo all that closely, and it's the kind of thing that you can't unsee. Mm-hmm. And their original logo was more of a maritime reference with like this ancient wood-carved mermaid, and then it evolved into this, limitedly detailed thing.
I was adamantly against that sketch, just for the record, and then when I saw it in animatic, it changed my mind, and the animation only enhanced it.
It's
I was about to say, you did the voice you're the voice.
I was forced to do the voice in that one.
How often does that happen, Matt? How often are you forced to do the voice in things you don't want to?
I'll let Seth answer this question.
So here's the thing. Matt is not an actor, but when you apply him to the correct character, there is no one funnier. And so it really is just about casting him appropriately because his vocal quality and...
What are you talking about?
No cursing.
It's the truth, man.
Breckin.
It's the truth.
I'm sorry.
Breckin.
What? I didn't say anything. That wasn't me. You were on set. You couldn't even see it's me. Now it's just me. What's up, America?
Dear Twitch, sorry for Breckin.
Dear Jeff Twitch, sorry we offended you. That's all right, everybody.
Speaking of Twitch, do y'all want to take some questions from the audience?
Yeah, let's do it.
All right. one visual effects guy says, has there ever been a skit that doesn't
one
make
single
just
visual
one,
effects.
yeah,
One guy.
Star
The
wipe.
only one.
Just
Has
one
there
guy.
ever been a skit that doesn't make it to air because it was too offensive?
Offensive?
Look at Breckin waving his hand. Want to
well-
name one? I can think of one too, Breckin.
I can think of one.
Y'all might want to keep this to yourselves, man.
Yeah, kind of a trick question.
There's
There
always
was a-
sketches
there
that
was
get
one-
cut at all different times for all different reasons. But
I'll just let Breckin do a voice in one that was offensive.
All right, look now.
Your turn.
What?
Breckin, it's your
What do you
chance to
mean?
do a voice.
What are you talking about? No,
No,
we've
nothing.
had a couple. We had one that the standards and practice wrote a note that, and I framed it, that said we can't authorize this sketch because the rabbit sexually assaults the boy in his sleep and defecates in his mouth.
Oh God.
And I told Seth and Matt, I was like, yeah, they get it. We still.
well,
So
now you
that
need
was,
more context. Breckin wrote it.
No,
Breckin-
you don't.
I'll just give you this detail. Breckin wrote a sketch about like a family moving into a new house, and when the kid sleeps in his bedroom for the very first time, the closet door opens in the middle of the night, and this little rabbit creature comes out and makes a lot of threats against the kid, and then the kid, over a period of nights, retaliates, and then is retaliated against by this magic animal, and it's
Like Drop
really-
Dead Fred.
It is.
It
It is very
is,
much like that,
yes.
only
Similar.
far darker and more gross. And,
And there's a reason we didn't air it.
It's like Drop Dead Fred if Fred was raised wrong.
All right, next
All
question.
right, well, now you know. This question is for Katie. It comes from Bunos. Bunos asks, if you could voice another character from pop culture on the show in addition to Puddin', who would it be?
Oh my God.
Bo-Katan.
We're going to have to call Lucas for that one. No, I don't know. There's so many. Listen, there's a reason why when you introduced all of us, it literally just says, Katie, voice of bitch Puddin', because I don't write this shit. Like, I can't, sorry. I leave
Katie,
this
come
up to
on.
the I leave this up to the the guys that understand this. But I think that there are so many more little friends that bitch Puddin' could have. I feel like she's got a gang of just all of these really feisty, feminist, inappropriate bitches that I
like it.
It's like an underground gang that
It's like the Beehive, right?
yeah, I think that would be a really beautiful special. I'm just pitching it now.
There was has the Handmaid's Tale?
Yeah, it aired. Yeah.
I think that aired. Yeah.
That's a really good one.
Those are good. No, I love that. Maybe she recruits some of them.
Oh.
One was just written, which will require you doing some more singing. I will say that.
Oh, I love to sing as her. It's so funny you say that because the back to the last question of being inappropriate. There are so many times that I feel like I read a script and I'm like, oh, they can't do this. Like this is taking it too far. No, I don't think there's anything that bitch Puddin' could do that is inappropriate enough that standards and practices would be like, hey guys, she can't a child's mouth. Oh, but she's bitch Puddin'. Why not?
There's context.
And they'd be like, there you go. That's
Cursing.
right. It's all about the messenger,
I just want all the producers to know that I got the memo about the cursing and I've yet to do it. I'm just putting it out there.
Queen of Gaming 666 wants to know.
Here we go again.
Will there be another Transformers Robot Chicken episode? Also, I just want you to know you are all amazing.
We've never done a whole episode dedicated to Transformers, but we do a lot of Transformers sketches, and we do have Transformers sketches in the current season.
Yes.
Okay. Well, that answered
Good
that
answer.
question. X25 Killa says, what was the hardest figurine to create or make for Robot Chicken?
Huh.
Why X25 Killer? Why that
I would
name?
say it
I've
probably
wondered
was
that
the
myself.
chicken itself. Looking back, I would say.
That's an interesting point. Yeah, when we did the 100th episode, we wanted the chicken to do a lot of incredibly complicated martial arts moves, and so we had to build a new ball and socket skeleton and rebuild the chicken around it. And because he's got practical LEDs that light up on his body and his face, he has to have all this wiring, and they had to hide battery packs. That was probably the most complicated, or the future scientist. that had all the different lights and stuff on them.
When there are practical effects, it really ups the ante.
Yeah.
Da Peaches wants to know, has it been easy coming up with new ideas stuck at home?
Oh, yeah.
What was that, Breckin? I didn't know you were still on this. I didn't know you were still on this panel. You want to talk a little bit? What was that?
I said, oh yeah, we got all those sketches about mask making and sourdough bread and all that stuff. It's gonna be fantastic.
I never think I think everybody's always coming up with stuff because, again, it's a pop culture show. And probably now more than ever, people are watching way more television than ever before. So there's a lot more to tap into just by watching that kind of stuff.
That makes sense. This question is for you, Breckin.
Yes. Yes.
It's my mom.
Breckin, turn on.
Dipper Tripper 1 wants to know, will Breckin Meyer be playing John from Garfield again this season?
I don't know. Am I, Seth?
The only Garfield sketch that we had got cut.
He's going to be in this one. Yes, you are.
Was there another? I was thinking about
the Garfield Pet Cemetery.
There you go. Trip Stop 95. See, I don't know what the name.
I forgot about
that. I forgot the name.
Trippy Dippy 1.
Trippy Dippy 1. There you
Even
go.
better.
So yes.
This question is for Donald from Joshy206. They want to know, have you considered giving? Well, I guess it's more for all of you about Donald, but here we go. Have you considered giving Donald complete control of an episode?
No.
Of course.
Oh, they would listen. They would never do that. They would never do that.
What are you talking about?
No.
Of course
It's a shame. We would have.
You would let me do. Hold on. Let it be said right now. I want this. Hold on. I didn't say no. I said y'all would never do that. I said y'all wouldn't do that. Just like you're doing right now, Matt. If y'all gave me complete control of an episode, would you do that? That's a good question.
Yeah, but Donald, you do realize that complete control of an episode requires you to be present for almost 10 months consistently because all of the different stages and parts of the episode that you'd have
We are in lockdown right now. I have nothing on the table. We could make this happen. Y'all want me to direct an episode of Robot Chicken?
Donald.
Let's go. I'll do it. I will do it. I will make it happen for y'all because I love y'all.
For
Matt,
Joshy206.
I love y'all. And Joshy, I love you too for that question.
We're going to need an actual COVID test from you and all your paperwork.
No problem. We got it on lock, man.
Here's the problem, okay? I'm going to quote one of my favorite poets ever. You can't do this all on your own, okay? You're no Superman. I'm just saying. You can't do it all on your own. You need other people. You need a lot of people to help you with the show. If we left you in the studio alone.
No, they didn't say leave me alone. They said give me control. Give me the control and let's make this happen. It'll be a different episode because listen. Let's do it.
Ideas. I understand.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
You can't.
Look, we've done it, Joshy206.
Can I bring characters that I've created to the show?
Absolutely.
Can it be like a Black Stormtrooper episode of can we make something happen like that?
Time out.
Yeah.
You own you own Stormtroopers?
No, I don't own any of that stuff. I don't own any of it. But can we make it happen is the question. Y'all got connections.
The short answer is, of course. The long answer is...
The real answer is
that would be complicated.
All right, how about this? Can we make an episode of Robot Chicken called Alabama Jackson, and it's like the Black Indiana Jones? What's up?
That sounds like a standalone pitch for Adult Swim.
Alabama Jackson.
That sounds like something.
Instead of Indiana Jones, Alabama Jackson.
That would come on right after
pilot Adult Swim's doing. Yeah. Adult Swim pilot.
Pushed away from the table in the closet. Like you did.
No doubt. No. Wait, hold on. Can we make that happen?
Yeah. Why are you doing this broadcast from the closet?
This is the only place I can go where my wife and kids won't come in here.
Oh,
this is my sanctuary. This is where I can hide from my kids and my wife in my closet. Yes.
All right.
I'm cleaning out my closet.
I saw a question on the subreddit that actually intrigued me, so I wanted to ask it. It's from the great Cornholio on Reddit. Hi.
Always an authority figure.
Yeah, I doubt they ever thought this question would be asked. It was just a random post, but look at this. I'm reading it now. They've drastically cut down on the amount of sketches that parody real-life people. There are still a few like Ariana Grande Monster Hair and Bob Dylan Sad Music. Is there a reason behind this, or am I just overthinking it? Did they get sued?
You're overthinking it, dude.
Totally
You're overthinking it, dude.
I'll tell you the truth, though, we are not super interested in dragging celebrities for no reason. And so if we've got a joke like the Ariana Grande hair, where it's something that she's known for and a complete reinterpretation of it, then that's something that's funny to us. But just coming out and being like, I don't like this actor, this musician's stupid, like that's not fun for us.
And you've never
unless they're stupid.
I know we customize those heads so much that I'm like, we have plenty of actors that were.
Yeah, we're far more interested in telling jokes about a character than we are about a particular real person. Like that's a lot less fun.
If you can do it live action, why are we doing it on Robot Chicken? We're toys. We're toys.
Fair enough. Quick, Zim the Invader says, Seth, do those TVs behind you work?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yep.
Gold Dragon 51296.
Because Gold Dragon 51295 was taken.
Yeah. This is a question for Donald. What is the hardest part about voice acting?
What is the hardest part? Getting hired, dude. Like, for real? That's the hardest part. Getting actually hired. Listen, I know I'm here on this panel right now, but you can count on one hand how many Robot Chicken episodes I've been on. Maybe 5. Maybe.
That's a lie.
That was 2 hands.
Well, I'm putting one up.
I don't think that's true.
I don't think that's true either.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is.
You've been on the show since.
I've been on the show. Listen, I'm going to keep it honest with you. I've been on the show since pretty much you guys were Sweet J.
Yeah, you were in the original episodes. Yeah.
Yeah. The reason why I'm into stop motion right now is because of you guys. You know what I mean? And because of Sweet J. So yeah.
There you go. We keep on getting this question a lot, and I feel like you probably get it in every panel, but I feel obligated to ask since we're getting it so many times. Who are all of your favorite characters, respectively?
In life or on the show?
I guess both. Like, you know.
I always laugh at Bitch Pudding.
Okay.
True.
Yeah, that's the truth.
All right. Anyone else?
Okay, so look, I want to say Mumra because I did the voice of it, but that's not actually true, to be honest with you. My favorite character in the whole Robot Chicken universe is 2 of them. It's the nerd. I think that's one of the. I think he should have his own show.
Oh my gosh, Turk just called me out. I'm over the moon.
And then Boba Fett, Breckin's Boba Fett, to this day, that first Boba Fett skit is hilarious to me and still to this day makes me laugh very hard. So Breckin's Boba Fett and Seth's nerd.
I'm going to give Breckin another shout out. I was going to say Breckin's Superman always makes me laugh.
Yeah.
It's just like so cocky and arrogant and nothing like Breckin.
My favorite are probably Breckin's Boba Fett or Breckin's Superman.
Nice.
I will say my favorite thing, and it's just a little Easter egg Robot Chicken thing, is we got to do, we did Lindsay Lohan sketches and I got to voice her, but it's credited to Michelle Trachtenberg. So if she ever gets murdered by Lohan, it's because that, and she won't come after me. So it's like the best of both worlds.
A little Easter egg.
Easter egg for you.
I see this question, it intrigues me because I played this game like nonstop when it came out. Will you make Animal Crossing sketches? This is from DJ Boring, by the way. I like your name, DJ Boring.
So the answer is yes. We just closed a script on an Animal Crossing sketch. But the sad reality is you won't see that sketch until deep in 21, just because of the way production works. But the answer is yes, and it's great. I love it.
Yeah. Do you guys play that game? Like just to
I
relax?
haven't played it, but everybody
I played it briefly
in my life is.
My daughter's addicted to it.
Yeah.
What kind of game is it? Is it like Frogger?
I don't know what it is.
It's like an immersive world-building thing.
And you collect fruit and fish, and then you sell it for money.
It's like The
more
Sims, but
interesting
it's
than
communal.
it sounds.
Yeah. It's capitalism with animals.
It's like Warcraft without
you owe
any of
this
the war.
this guy a lot of money because you keep taking loans out on your house. It's pretty fun. I like it.
So there's a loan
Sounds
shark.
like the worst game ever. I'm gonna.
Yeah, I know. I'm not really selling it, but
Yeah.
like it's fun. There's a dodo bird that flies a plane. All right, I think
You're burying the lead. You get to build your entire world and environment, and you can make your island and your castle or anything as you want
True.
it. And then people come to visit it, and you interact with your friends like that.
But I mostly just fish for like 12 hours a day. So, you know.
Y'all used to watch Tailspin?
Yeah.
This sounds like Tailspin.
Do. Spin it again.
I am unfamiliar, but I will check it out because I like Animal Crossing.
Spin it and begin it when you're in it. Sorry.
The fireman 12222.
I wonder if he's a fireman.
He's not a fireman.
The fireman.
He just got fired.
Will Skeletor get his own episode?
No.
I don't think so. We had talked. We've talked. You know, whenever we talk about doing a half-hour special, He-Man comes up, and so I guess there's always a possibility we would do a standalone Masters of the Universe special, but it's not come true yet.
Yeah.
That would be really awesome, guys, if you were to do that. There's like a whole Masters of the Universe con where you can literally go and it's nothing but Masters of the Universe themed. I went to it this year just to check out some action figures and stuff like that. That would be really cool if you guys did that.
You dressed as Mumra. No.
Yeah, I did.
You're like, I don't belong here. I don't understand what's going on.
I wish you did that.
I wish I had the wit to do that.
But like full body paint, not a costume.
Like straight up everything. Gray face, freaking bandages falling off of it. All that.
Oh, wrong place.
I think we have time for one more question.
We didn't answer that one.
I'm sorry. You kind of did. You were like, oh, yeah, that would be cool. So the fireman 12222, I hope they're satisfied with your answer.
Gonna burn your house down.
Wants to know, because you guys are on season 10, which is a rare accomplishment within the world of television. Season 10 is a lot of seasons. Oliver Mills wants to know, did you guys expect Robot Chicken to last this long? Also, you guys are awesome, all of you.
Hey, thanks. And the answer is, of course, yes. Everything I've ever planned or tried has been a gigantic success. I have never failed, never made a mistake.
He's right. I mean, I remember he called me and he was like, Breck, I want to do a show. And I was like, I love it. He's like, let me finish. I want to do it for 10 years. And I was like, just 10? He's like, maybe 11.
I was like, you don't understand the vision. It's sketch comedy with stop motion starring action figures. The most time-intensive, rigorous process possible, starring pop culture that nobody cares about. That's sure to run a full decade.
It sounds like when you pitch it like that, it sounds like a no-brainer, but I'm going to keep it 100 with you. It really sounds like a no-brainer.
Everybody we pitched to thought we had no brain.
Yeah. And on top of that, I still remember Seth calling and be like, hey, wouldn't it be cool if my action figure and Conan O'Brien's action figure went on this adventure? And I remember sitting on the phone being like, sure.
No, of course. I don't think anybody expects anything. And the success of this show, the enthusiasm of the fan base and the way that new fans keep coming to it, like who could have predicted that? We're so grateful that anybody even likes it, let alone that it stayed on the air this long.
Yeah, well, speaking of, the 200th episode comes up this Sunday at midnight. Can you guys tell us anything interesting about the 200th episode?
So many interesting things. Sam Elliott, David Lynch, The Weeknd, Anthony Stewart Head, like it's full of guest stars. It's
Greg Berlanti.
You guys got Greg Berlanti on the show?
We did, but don't spoil it.
Just random assortments of people.
How did that phone call happen? Because isn't he like freaking doing every television show?
He is very busy, but
yeah, he literally runs the WB now. He just all the CW is like just Greg Berlanti.
That's what the B stands for.
Yeah.
It's Berlanti.
Well,
Berlanti.
We're looking forward to it. I've heard it's awesome. And that's this Sunday on Adult Swim. And I would like to thank you guys for being here with me and with us on Twitch today. This was fun. I really appreciate it.
Right on.
And thank you guys for making Robot Chicken and doing what you do. And you can watch the season finale of Robot Chicken on Adult Swim this Sunday. Is it the season finale?
It is.
It is, yes.
Wow. already. And catch up on the first 10 seasons in the Adult Swim collection on HBO Max. Again, I'd like to thank Seth, Matt, Donald, Breckin, and Katee for being here. And stick around for even more Adult Swim Con.